Almost 3 months ago, I went to my nanny's place and ate something that my body didn't like. Well, it was gluten. And spoiler alert, I'm allergic to gluten. The real story starts 2 weeks later when you think you're good, your skin is bad, and randomly you might get lethargic at any given moment. These are the symptoms for eating something that your body rejects. Me and my parents knew that this was not normal, so we went to the doctor. And I just want to tell you a little incident that actually got me an idea to making this video. Is that as I enter the doc's room and I sit on the chair and I say, "You see, doc, I'm allergic to gluten." He stops me and says, "You know, you are the fourth person since morning that has come to me and has had a gluten problem." And that's when it struck me, because I've always rather felt alone in this journey of mine. But now I think it's time we talk about how gluten sensitivity might be more common in India than you and I think it is. Hi, it's Aditi, and since I was a child, I have been gluten intolerant. And crazy how the human body is. I mean, I always rejected Maggi, pizza, pasta, rotis, and the staple Indian food which had specifically gluten in it. I mean, I was just a child and I merely barely knew what to eat and what not to eat. I just naturally never liked those things. If I talk about my childhood and how we figured things out, it's gonna take another video. So we'd rather stick to the topic. If you do not know much about gluten intolerance, let me tell you. This topic is really personal to me because I have experienced it on my own. And I wish that there was someone that I would have found that would have probably explained it to me, like perhaps I'm explaining to you, but I just never found that. First, let us understand what gluten is, because there are a lot of people who do not still know what gluten actually is and why people can't eat it. Basically, gluten is a protein which is found in wheat, barley, rye, bread, pasta, biscuits, so many things that we eat daily. That soft, chewy, bready feeling that you feel, that's gluten. This part is important because people might mix all of this up very easily. There are three main things. The first one being a gluten intolerant. The second one is having a wheat allergy. And the third one is celiac disease. I fall into the gluten intolerance category. Let me briefly tell you what all these three things are. The first one being celiac disease, which is an autoimmune condition. Villi is what helps you absorb all the nutrition from whatever you eat. If that gets damaged, you will not get any nutrition from whatever you're eating. You will obviously have gut issues furthermore. This is celiac disease. The next one is having a wheat allergy, which is a typical allergy. It is an immediate reaction. Your body can induce swelling, and in some cases you might actually have difficulty breathing. I'm so grateful I do not have that, but it is seriously a potential dangerous condition that can actually take you to a hospital. Coming to gluten intolerance, this is more subtle. It is like your body does not like it, you do not accept gluten, you actually don't test positive for celiac, but you still don't feel good when you eat gluten. 3-4 years ago, if I saw something and it potentially may or may not have gluten, I used to eat it. So I had to monitor myself even closely with regard to what I have to eat and what not. Constant bloating, brain fog, random sleepiness, feeling tired or being lethargic. Worst part is that all of this becomes your normal and you just have to deal with it. Let's talk about why is it so hard to figure it out. Well, this is the tricky part because gluten reactions do not happen quite instantly. Sometimes you might eat it and you still feel fine, but the symptoms may show up 3 months later, so you don't connect the dots. Also in India, as I've mentioned, gluten is everywhere. Rotis, chapatis, biscuits with chai, it's cultural. When you say you don't eat gluten, people look at you and think you're dramatic. Happens to me till date. Beta, do you want a roti? Oh, auntie, I'm sorry, I will not have it. Why? Auntie, I cannot eat it. I'm gluten allergic. मतलब? तुम रोटी नहीं खा सकती? Yeah. Something like that. तो फिर क्या खाते हो बेटा तुम? Auntie, I promise I'm not on some Pinterest diet. Just give me rice and I'll be fine. If you have difficulty finding out which foods have gluten and which do not, literally just open Google, search, does barley have gluten in it? Is barley gluten-free? You'll get your answer. The only solution is to always check ingredients and the allergen information written below. The real question, so what do I eat? So, rice. My meals usually have a lot of millets in them. There are a lot of gluten-free products in the market like gluten-free atta, gluten-free cookies, gluten-free bread mix, gluten-free cake mix, gluten-free everything, honestly. I make gluten-free bread, cakes myself, and I've given them out to so many people. They don't even notice the difference because I'm just that good at it. Millets like jowar and bajra, gluten-free oats. Important that oats should be certified gluten-free and not just the regular oats that we get at the market, because we're not sure if they might be gluten-free or not. Again, read the ingredient. It is not that hard as it sounds. Once you get accustomed to it, you'll be fine. And trust me, I'm not like this every day. I do not enjoy every part of it because it can be frustrating explaining things to a restaurant. But at the same time, it has taught me to learn more about myself. Important disclaimer, I am not diagnosing anyone. If you suspect something and you think that you might be allergic to gluten or you might have a problem with gluten, this is why you found this video, this is why you've clicked on it, or maybe you're just watching it. And I am trying to just tell everyone that yes, this exists. Please consult a doctor, get a proper test done, especially to rule out celiac disease. Don't just randomly cut gluten because it's trending and people are doing it, especially celebrities. This isn't about aesthetics, it's about your health. If you learned something new today, comment section is open, you can tell me there. That is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.